What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Upland Brewing Company, and they're out of Bloomington, Indiana, and this is their bourbon barrel-aged Teddy Bear Kisses, the toasted coconut variant, and this is the 2019 vintage. So this is a Russian Imperial Stout that is aged on cacao nibs, then barrel-aged, and then recirculated through toasted coconut. Comes in 11% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is just under 9 months old. I want to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to a very good friend of mine and viewer of the channel, Todd. So thank you very much, Todd. I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail unboxing video I did that contains all the goodies that Todd sent my way, and he sent me 4 different Teddy Bear Kisses. I have already reviewed the first 3. It was their base Teddy Bear Kisses, the bourbon barrel-aged Teddy Bear Kisses, and then the bourbon barrel-aged Teddy Bear Kisses with orange zest. The first 2, the base and the barrel-aged, phenomenal, tasty beers. The orange zest one, kind of a miss for me. I was hoping for like a dark orange chocolate vibe, and it just kind of disjointed. Not a terrible beer, just not as good as the other 2 and kind of disappointing. This, though, I think it's going to be my favorite. If you don't follow the channel, or if you follow the channel, let me just say, I am a coconut fiend. I love coconut. I love toasted coconut. I love them in beers. I love them. Actually, the thing about toasted coconut is, even though I really like it a lot, I prefer like the toasted coconut you get in terms of a character from like a barrel, more so than just straight toasted coconut. But even so, I love toasted coconut. So how many times can I say toasted coconut? Probably about 600. We'll see. Toasted coconut. But anyway, a lot of people, and by a lot I mean like 3 people, have said that I should really enjoy this one. And I'm hoping that's the case, because if I had to guess out of any of the 4 that Todd sent my way, this would have been the one that I really want to drink. So yeah, anyway, 9 months old. Hopefully the coconut has held up. We have hashtag proper glassware. This has been on my fridge for about 45 minutes. So I'm thinking we should be okay, but you never know. You know, sometimes it doesn't, it doesn't age as well, whatever the, or, it doesn't warm up as quickly, whatever the case may be. But anyway, let's give it a pour. Motor oil for sure. Motor oil, faux shizzle. Put this over here. You guys look at it. Yeah. So that pours out like a, Russian Imperial Stout. Very dark. It's basically pitch black, maybe slight brown tinges, dark brown tinges, but for most part, pitch black. Has about a finger of this dark brown, creamy colored head. It looks very reminiscent of the other 3, honestly. Very similar. Probably wouldn't be able to tell them apart on. So the smell. Smells like the barrel-aged one, honestly. Yeah, it just has a deep roasted malt character. There's more chocolate in here than the orange zest variant. Yeah, like a dark, sweeter dark chocolate. There's dark fruit, black cherry. There's coffee in here as well. The barrel's producing this nice vanilla, like oak tannin, just straight up spirit kind of character. You definitely get the bourbon as well. But the coconut isn't there. There is no coconut. Maybe it's fallen off. I mean, one thing about coconut, you can say the same thing about coffee and a lot of other adjuncts, has a tendency to fall off quicker than other adjuncts. And, maybe that's the case here. Or maybe it's just the aroma. Who knows? But, man, I really like the smell of this one. This one smells more decadent and sweet than either the barrel-aged or the barrel-aged regular or the orange zest barrel-aged variant. There's caramel, there's toffee, there's molasses. It's just sweet vanilla. Yeah, it smells really fucking good. Even though there is no coconut in the aroma, this smells awesome. So let's get into it. Cheers, everybody. Thanks again, Todd. Okay, so there's the coconut. Oh. Winner, chicken dinner. This is what I want. I'll be honest with you, this should be warmer too. I should have let it out for like almost an hour. This is like 45 minutes out. Another 15, 20 minutes would have done this one justice. Mountains bar, for sure. Yeah, the coconut's there. It's there in spades. I'm glad it held up. A lot of times that happens with adjuncts. You don't smell them, then you taste them. You're like, yeah. Body on this one, lower side of full. Maybe medium full, definitely. This is one thing I'll say about the series, and I've mentioned it probably in every single review, but the bodies on this one are what you want for 11% Russian Imperial Stout, whether it's barrel-aged or not. The barrel-aging is going to thin it out a bit, but I don't think the barrel-aged beers are substantially thinner than the base one. They're all really low to medium body, and it's awesome. It's not thick and chewy, but you can tell it has a viscosity to it that would indicate it's 10 plus. The mouthfeel on this one might not be as creamy and luscious as the others. It's still nice. It's soft. It's smooth. A little bit more carbonation in this one than I anticipated, honestly. Right up front, though, I'm hit with the base Russian Imperial Stout. It has a charred, almost smoky kind of roasted malt character. There's deep dark chocolate from the cacao nibs, and it's sweeter than the other ones. It doesn't have like that 50-60% cacao bar I said with the other reviews. It's more in the range of like just a sweet, not like Hershey's dark special dark chocolate, but kind of sweeter than your 50-60% cacao bars. Along with that, there's a little bit of like a coffee roast. Pass through the palate, the barrel hits, and the barrel vanilla. The oak tannins aren't as dry in this one, just slight oak tannins, but vanilla oak. The spirit, you're actually getting the straight on bourbon. But then it finishes basically Mounds Bar-esque. There's a lot of coconut on the finish, mixing in with dark chocolate, a little bit of vanilla in like that barrel. So it's not full-on Mounds Bar, but it's very close. This has a sweeter finish to it. I find this one the least bitter of the three. It leans more to the sweeter side of things. This also hides the alcohol the best out of all of them. The Orange Zest one was super boozy. The other one's not that boozy, but you could tell. This one drinks like it's maybe 8 or 9% as far as the alcohol. The only reason I know it's bigger is 8, it says it on the can. But if I was doing this blind, I would probably guess 10 just because of the body, then a little bit of booze. But this definitely doesn't drink like 11%. Super easy to drink. Like I said, hides the alcohol beautifully. Yeah, I mean, this I think nails what they're going for. So if I did stylistically rating, like if you want a bourbon barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout with toasted coconut, this would be close to a 5. As is though, like personal preference, I think I gave the other beers no higher than a 4.35, maybe like a 4.4. This one's gonna get higher. So I'm gonna go the bourbon barrel aged Teddy Bear Kisses, the toasted coconut variant, and the 2019 vintage. I'm gonna give this a high 4.5 out of 5, I'm a 4.6 out of 5, almost skirting with a 4.75. It's that good. I'm glad I saved this for last. I saved the best for last. Yeah, I did. And I did it purposely because I thought the coconut one would be my favorite. But after having the Orange Zest one, I'm like, all right, the base was really good. The bourbon barrel aged one was really good. The Orange Zest one was a miss. Is this also going to be a miss? No, far from it. This is delicious. Absolutely delicious. What I like about it, like I said, it's not too sweet, but it has more sweetness than the others. I still, at the end of the day, I still want to try the base Russian Imperial Stout they use for Teddy Bear Kisses. Forget the cacao nibs, forget any of the barrel aged and whatnot. Just give me the base Russian Imperial Stout. I want to try that. I would love to try that. Just like Teddy Bear Kisses naked. That's weird, but kind of something like that. I just think the base of this beer lends itself perfectly to barrel aging and throwing adjuncts in it and whatnot. I think it holds up really well, except for the Orange Zest one. Still, that could have been an age issue. I don't know what the case may be. It just didn't work for my palate. But this one definitely does, and it's fucking delicious. So 4.6 out of 5 for Bourbon Barrel Aged Teddy Bear Kisses, the Coconut Variant 2019 vintage. If you had this one before, let me know what you think about price and availability. Availability, I have no idea. I do know that Todd picked this up locally, and they were selling them in the 4-packs, and he said, price point, they were $16.99 a 4-pack. So you're talking $4.25 for that can all day, every day for this one. For the Orange Zest one, no. For the other two, yes. For this one, definitely. So if they ever do something like this again, and I'm sure they do it probably every fall, I would definitely pick them up and try them out. If they release them in mixed 4-packs, whatever the variants might be, I think you can't really go wrong with the base one. And then the bourbon barrel aged ones, I'm sure a couple of them will be delicious. And this is my favorite of the bunch, and I think it shows. So thanks to Todd for hooking me up with this one. Thanks to everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Like I said, if you've had this one or any of the variants or even the base one, let me know what you think. I have not seen many reviews of this beer. It doesn't seem like a lot of people drank them this past year or even earlier this year. So I'd be curious to know your opinion if you've had this one before, because, like I said, it's fucking delicious. I'm going to let this warm up a bit. Actually, let me pour the rest in here, just see if anything changes. I did that with the other ones. As I spill beer everywhere, I'm going to have to wash the tabletop now because it'll stain, because this is fucking pitch black. Anyway, let me get nose. All I did was ruin my tabletop. Honestly, it's still delicious. It's fucking delicious. Thanks again, Todd. Thanks to everybody. Till the next one. Cheers.